Yo, what up? What up? What up? Charles, what's up, bro?
Good.
I can't hear you. What's that?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Right.
Yeah, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in, rocking with us, man. It's been a great weekend, a long weekend, a great weekend, a basketball field weekend. So a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about. Big event went down yesterday here in Warner Robins, Hype South Hardwood Invitational for the ladies.
Yeah.
A lot of great talent was in the building. A lot of good games, a lot of individual play. Stars stood out yesterday. So it was good to be over there, man. So Charles, what's your take on it?
No, man, a lot of good basketball, a lot of new faces entering the scene, some big names, some big programs coming to Middle Georgia to play against each other. So no, it was good. It was good basketball. Good atmosphere for basketball.
Great atmosphere. So we were there for the first 3 games.
I think the first 3.
Yep. First 3. Yeah. First 3. Then we had to shoot out down to Valdosta yesterday. So we did a turn and burn down there. Our boys were playing down there against Valdosta High School. Shout out to them.
Yep.
To Coach Lee, Coach Juke down there. So it was a long day.
Long day.
Tat's on his way. Nobody asked you yet, Tat. But Tat's on his way. I can say it's not his Wi-Fi.
It's not his Wi-Fi. It's not his Wi-Fi.
He's celebrating it. He's celebrating his mom. So happy birthday to Miss Pat.
Yes, happy birthday, Miss Pat.
Yeah. So shout out and happy birthday to her. So yeah, but yesterday it was a good day, man, and so we'll have it'll be Hype South. Kwesi gonna put out content all week, I'm sure. Leading up to the boys event, which will be next Saturday. But the girls, man, goodness.
You're welcome, Miss Pat.
Always. Miss Pat always hold us down.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the girls event, man, a lot of good talent, a lot of tough teams, a lot of good matchups, and I think at some point, Wace will be jumping on as well to kind of recap and talk about some things.
Yeah.
But we will start the show off with a special guest.
That we will.
Coming to the stage.
All right.
Right, Coach.
There we go.
There she goes, Coach. Coach, what's going on?
Hey, how are you all doing?
Good. I tried to make that transition as smooth as possible. We will give you a drum roll and everything.
Thank you.
How are you, Coach?
I'm good. A little tired, but I'm good.
Oh yeah. So we were just talking about the event yesterday. And we'll start off. What was your overall thoughts of the event that went down yesterday?
It was wonderful. I mean, anytime you get that many high-powered schools, in one event, it's going to be a show. So I think we walked in. Central, out of Macon was playing. And they've been in the top 10 last few years, trying to get to that state championship game. So they was in there doing their damage, and then there was a little behind, so we got to see the Statesboro game, Statesboro and Thompson. And actually, when I first started coaching, I was in that Statesboro area coaching.
Yeah.
So the Statesboro, again, they were huge. Thompson was huge. So the matchups was crazy. Then after our game, we was able to see a little bit of powerhouse ball, play veterans with their young talent. So the matchups were marquee. It was a definitely feel honored and grateful for being included in this year's events.
Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Thompson coach, she got us a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She played a little coy on us during that pregame interview.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we're not that big, and we're trying to figure it out, and then we see the products on the floor. We're like, whoa.
Still figuring out, but 14 got it all figured out for
Yeah. And from what I understand, I think she's a junior this year.
Yeah, because when I see a kid can play, I'm looking up on Max Pro. Like, what grade is this kid in? But she can play, got great body size, can handle the ball. She looked good yesterday.
Yeah.
Number 2, the quick little guard she got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that may have been, I guess, maybe the biggest surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they wouldn't win, but in the fashion that they won.
Yeah.
Because they kind of dominated that game from the tip, and just kept their foot on the gas and was working out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So let me ask you. You had your matchup against Warner Robins yesterday. You guys came up a little short, but there was a I call it a spectacular performance. You say pretty good. From your daughter yesterday. I think the stat line was 38?
35.
35, 19, and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she seemed like she did everything she could, and unfortunately, we had to miss that game because we like I said, we had to get on the road. But just kind of talk about what your matchup with Warner Robins kind of gave you, right? And then talk about your. Do we want to say your daughter or your player? Because are we in coach mode or?
Look, I'm at home with my daughter. I'm at home.
Hold on,
coming into the game when coach told us, who we'll be matched up with. I already knew the history of Warner Robins, the success that they have had the last few years. Well, been back farther than that. So, I'm never scared to play anyone.
Right.
I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be a big task for us. And I know, they brought in Trent and Trinity Thomas and
Mm-hmm.
actually play together on the same AAU team.
Yeah.
So I was able to see her and her athletic ability, and she is just a freak of nature athlete on the girls' side. So I was like, telling my other coaches, this is going to be a big task for us. I said my goal is for them to get out there and just compete. We're probably going to see teams like that later on, in the state playoffs and stuff. So I looked at it as a huge challenge.
Right.
Came out there in the first quarter, and the nerves, nerves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's the point where I think we lost the game in the first quarter, because the other quarters we was able to outscore them.
Right.
Once we got settled down, but they came and hit a barrage of threes. We wasn't getting back in transition. So I think at one time it was up like 23-6, but we was able to bring it back, make it a game. So I don't like to lose,
Right.
lose at all, but the effort of them is going to go a long way. And like I told them, I said, we competed. You know, we practice against guys every day. So the name of the game is to compete. And then once the skill set comes about throughout the season, you know, gets better, then we'll be fine. But I'm definitely happy a little bit, you know, with our effort, with
Right.
the way we competed, and we did not give up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Coach, I see you see Coach Tat has joined us
Yeah.
via his mobile location at the time. But but as far as so you'll definitely have things that you'll be able to take away from this game and kind of point to and build on.
hmm
Yeah, yeah. So just talk about some of those things that you may be able to take away.
Well, when we pressed, we should have pressed a little bit earlier. I was happy with that. I was happy with the fact, even though this was our second official game because we had a scrimmage game earlier.
Okay.
Happy because, man, we've been getting on KJ about, you know, basically just taking over, just, you know, stop settling, and a lot of that comes from ever since she's been playing elite basketball in the summer. In the summer, she's been surrounded by talented players.
Right.
Because I look at the you know, the prep sports ranking, they have a ranked number one prep hoops. Eight of those, seven of those girls in the top 12 plays with KJ. She
Right.
has played with, so she's played with all those girls. So she's used to, you know, sharing the ball and all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my one fear when she did come to high school that she wouldn't have no team like that. I would love to have a team
Yeah.
like, but you know, being realistic, not too many high school teams are made up like that. You know,
Right.
they're brought in, recruited in, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and that was one of the concerns of some college coaches from her. Can she actually take over a game?
Hmm.
So, yep, it's
Right.
crazy.
Right.
I mean, but you know, they're not taking anything from her. They was like, Coach, she makes the right plays. She's a heck of a player.
Right.
She makes basketball plays, but she's got to be able to take over. She's got to be able to shoot the three ball and all stuff like that. So I was happy that Georgia Tech was in the building.
Right.
Georgia Tech offered her in the summertime, and I was very happy that they was able to see that performance from her with her being able to kind of put the game in her hand a little bit, you know, and try to wheel this team back.
Yeah. So Coach, let's kind of jump to that, right? So, and we talked about it yesterday in our pregame interview before you guys played. Just the amount of success that she's had, right, and with the rankings and the scholarships offers and all of those things, but still coming in as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you may be having some upperclassmen that have been there or in the program or whatever the case may be, how she's come in and kind of gelled with them and kind of been a leader in doing those type of things. Of course, I think you know it's going to benefit her, but how do you see it benefiting her already as helping her as well-rounded, as being a well-rounded player?
Well, she got to continue to get them involved, to keep them involved, to keep them happy, even though they could care less, you know. And I think Sierra, like I told you yesterday, Sierra is actually my leading scorer coming in from last year. You know, I think Sierra's like about 750 points away from. I mean, she's 750 points, so she's about 250 away from 1,000-point score, which.
Right.
That means she's putting the ball in the goal. And a lot of times Sierra has got caught staring. And I'm like, well, let's play. What are you doing? And
Right.
so I gotta get used to playing with KJ Coach. She can really play. I gotta get used to playing with her. So and I'm like, no, you don't get used to playing with her. You involve yourself. So a lot of these, and I'm fortunate, you know, to have her because I know with her, you know, she brings a lot and not basketball wise, but she bring the colleges. So even though she bring Power Five, there's some other schools that are coming too to help watch
Yeah.
my the other girls in the city, and stuff like that. Because like I tell people, she can only go to one school. Only one school gonna get her.
Right.
You know, might be 50 recruiting her, but only one school's gonna get her. So the job is, the goal is, she bring them there. You do what you're supposed to do when they show up.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know if you could emphasize that enough. That's one of the mottos Coach Tat has. All right, and when we're playing travel ball, all right. So coaches are going to be there doing live periods or whatever the case may be. So whoever is bringing the coaches, that's cool.
Yep.
But everybody else, this is your opportunity to step up and make an impression on somebody.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So does everybody buy into that?
Oh yeah. I mean, the luxury of her being my kid.
Right.
I've been at Rome Road. This is my 10th year. So they have grown up watching KJ.
Yeah.
Sierra was a 7th grader when I got her, when she started practicing with us. KJ was 3rd grade, 4th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade then. So KJ was just beginning to play basketball at that age. So they have watched her grow. She has watched them grow. Because I think when Sierra realized she could play a little bit, she was like, KJ gonna be able to play my senior year. We're gonna play a year together. So they've been looking forward to that. You know, so long. So KJ has been involved in practices and everything, so they know her. It's not like she's a stranger that moved in.
Right.
They little girl grow up, and she was, shorter than them. Now she's the tallest on the team.
Yeah. So they watch that process.
Yep. They watched it. They saw me, having to leave to go to, in the summer, having to leave to go to her middle school games. They've been to her middle school games too. So they have been big cheerleaders for her.
Right. Big sisters, huh?
Yep, those are her big sisters.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw this out here, and I'm just gonna say it. A lot of the times, coach, it's not the teammates or their peers. Mm-hmm. It's the outside voices that try to bring stuff to it.
Yep.
In your case, it'll be mama's ball, not daddy ball.
We were just talking about that, right?
Conversation. I had a conversation with her, maybe in middle school. When this thing really started to heat up. Especially when Coach Staley offered her first. So you start hearing the rumblings and stuff, and I had to just tell her, KJ, I'm sorry that you are who you are. However, because you are mine and because the position that we're in, you have a target on your back. So anytime she feel like she don't want to work or she bull jiving and stuff, like, no, ma'am, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And now, she's 14, she'll be 15 Saturday, but she's still, little girl mentality. Hey, mama, why? Why, mama? Why?
Yeah.
Why? And I'm like, you got to ask God that. Don't ask me. You got to, but, you got to stop, and I hope there are many more people that want to see her succeed.
Right.
But like I told her, our circle is very small. I make sure I have the right people in her ear and not the wrong people. So, that's going to guide us. It has been guiding us thus far, and I plan to continue that.
Yeah. So, Coach, let me ask you this: How do you balance, right, with her being 14, about to be 15, right? And now she is, and I'm, she's been popular already, but now the popularity is growing, the success is growing, but she's also entering those high school years, right? I just want to go to the football game. I just want to go hang out at Sonic after whatever, and all of those things. So what's your plan, right? Or how are you dealing with those things already? Balance.
The answer is no. There's always been no. So I know eventually I'm going to have to, let her go.
Right.
But right now the answer is no. And KJ has her friends. She has her select friends that she's around, and stuff. But she's not really into that popularity thing. KJ is really a shy person.
Her own person.
She don't like attention or anything. She don't like that. Like if I was to tell her, KJ, come get on this. She be like, mama, no. Get used to it. She was like,
Yeah, yeah. So we were talking before we went on, and you were just mentioning that you've been able to and fortunate enough to coach players that have gone to the next level and done great things.
Yep.
Right? With coaching your daughter, is there any difference in some of the things that you've seen? Will it be the same thought process and processes, or is there anything that's, you know what I mean?
Well, I guess the biggest difference with that, I have a voice to her at home. The other kids, and I've been fortunate. To have some great parents, leading these top kids.
Right.
And the biggest thing, so for me, I can guide her with basketball, and I can guide her when we come home. I'm still, like I tell people, I've been a coach, a high school basketball coach, head coach for 21 years. This is my 21 years. KJ will be 15 Saturday. So I've been a coach longer than I've been a parent. So I know how to be a coach.
Yeah.
And her being my player, being my daughter, I'm learning it. You parenting, that's a learning. You learn it every day. KJ is my only child.
Right.
So she's my baby. So I got to make sure that I try my best to separate that at times. That I'm not always Coach A. Because for the longest, that's what she has always seen. Coach A, Coach A, Coach A. So I have to separate that. Even though sometimes I'll be want to go in on her, after a basketball game, and I know that time would come, but I pray, Lord.
That car ride home, huh?
Yeah, but the great part of that, those car ride homes, she's played elite basketball in the summertime. Yeah. So once things began to click for her, those rides got a little bit better. I went off, still went, had my little stuff to say, but it wasn't a lot because Coach Mo LPC,
right?
He does enough.
Yeah. We actually met him yesterday.
Yeah, he does enough.
Yeah.
He does enough.
And from our brief conversation, we could tell you straight to the point.
Don't hold back.
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
He has made her cry many of times.
Yeah.
Many of times. Yes.
Yeah. So that's good stuff. So kind of give us some of your background, Coach. So you've been coaching for a while, but tell us about just what was your passion that wanted to get into coaching and
I played basketball. I played as a very successful basketball player from Albany, originally from Albany. Played at Doherty. Went on to school. Got a scholarship at Alabama A&M. Ended up finishing at Lincoln Memorial. 1,000-point scorer, 1,000-point rebounder, high school and college. So I just was in love with basketball.
Yeah.
And I had great coaches in my life that inspired me. So I wanted to do the same thing in return. I had an opportunity to be a grad assistant at Valdosta State, and I had some opportunities to go to the collegiate level, but once I saw how much time was in there, on the road recruiting,
right?
Let me just do high school. So I didn't ever think I'd be coaching this long, because the goal was for me to win a state championship, get out of it. I won my first state championship 10 years ago at Runoff Clay. And at that time, I thought, I was on the road to retiring and going to administration. However, this little lonely daughter of mine decided she wanted to be a little basketball player, and she went from, being terrible to okay.
Right.
I always say she's okay.
Oh yeah.
And I still was on the verge, think about, retiring. And I said, well, she gets 6 foot, I might have to coach her. So she's 6 foot. So I'm a coach. I'm coaching her this year, you know, and I mean, because I don't mind. I don't mind sitting in the bleachers watching KJ. I mean, as a parent watching her play is sometimes, you know, when she's on her thing like she was last night, it's really poetry in motion.
Yeah.
So I don't mind watching, but you know, I want to prepare her as best as I can. Right now, I think I'm the best opportunity for, you know, a couple years it may change. You never know. So I
Right.
want to put her in the best position possible so that if basketball is what she wants to do, which she has told me that's what she want to do, I want to support her in every way.
No, 100%.
Mhm.
And you're doing a great job at that. You know, from everything that we can see and tell, and just how she's progressing, right? And if you don't mind, I am going to pick your brain just a little bit, because typically we have coaches on here that are coaching boys,
Okay.
right? And for your daughter to have that success, if we could kind of, you know, use you as a voice
Okay.
for the parents out there that do have young ladies that want to play basketball, and kind of understanding what that process entails, right? So
Mhm.
we know on the boy side, it's going to the camps, it's doing these things. Can you just kind of give us the blueprint, right? Not to the success level,
Yeah.
but to be put in place to be seen, or to work towards your game or that goal.
Well, I'll tell you how I started with KJ and with myself.
Mhm.
Um, I never forced basketball on KJ when she was younger. KJ didn't know nothing about a basketball, and I knew that me being a basketball coach that she would be surrounded by it, so I didn't force it on her. However, when she did show an interest in it, you know, and I told her, hey, you're gonna have to put forth work. You know, I've always been honest with her. When KJ started, she sucked. And I told her that. You know, I'm not one of them parents that say, oh baby, you okay. No, you're terrible. You got this.
Mhm.
So you know, I found out. I'm sure. Well, I don't know if y'all familiar with JT Todd out of Columbus. He was the first person. Well, Coach Foster was. I talked to Coach because Coach Foster has been a person that has worked with me with my teams as far as AAU basketball. So I told him about, you know, KJ had an interest. So we found some people that was doing it, and it was JT Todd out of Columbus. He had a little team. He had his daughter. So I took her up there with other girls because in Albany there wasn't any kids doing it, any girls
Right.
doing it. So she went up there with them. So that's my first thing. Find some people who have like mindeds like you, for you and your kid. Age appropriate, that is. So she went up there, and we realized, me and my twin, because I have a twin brother, realized that she wasn't good, you know. So
Mhm.
we put out there on the little AU team with her, and she didn't play. We went to nationals in Orlando, and she did not play. And she asked mine, why why is he not playing me? So, and I said, well, KJ, you're not good. You're not good. And so I said, now if you want to really be good at this, you know, you got to get some training. You got to really, really devote yourself to this. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, ma'am, I want to do this. So I involved her in training. And training wasn't just one time, two times a week. No, she was going every single day. And
Mhm.
there were days in there that she cried, she was bored. No, and my question has always been to her, KJ, do you want to be good or do you want to be great? And
Right.
her answer is great. We're gonna keep doing the things that make her great. So, like I said, wasn't nobody in Albany doing that, you know. So I followed JT to Columbus. She played on a little team. She got exposure, went to Atlanta. Atlanta snatched her up a little bit. So, and I knew, I said, well, okay, if she wants to be good, since there's nobody already doing this, I'm going to have to sacrifice.
Right.
I'm going to have to put some money out. I'm going to have to get on the road. So every day after work, 3 times a week, I was going to Atlanta for her to practice with the Atlanta teams.
Mhm.
That's how KJ got known in Atlanta before she got known in Albany, because I was on the road putting that time in. KJ was playing rec ball in Atlanta. She wasn't doing it because there wasn't anything in Albany.
Right.
So it was, and then that's when one of the coaches at the time, they was like, either you're gonna make an investment now in your child, or you're gonna make an investment later. But sooner or later, you're gonna make an investment. I chose to make my investment now, so that she can prosper and do everything she needs to do. Once she got okay, that's when I went to bigger. I wanted her to go to a program where I could see herself in higher level players that have played through the organization. So at that time, Raven Jones, who's playing for South Carolina, Camilla, all of them was playing. Courtney, that's at Stanford. All of them, Malaysia, that's at South Carolina. All of them was playing for FBC at the time. So I asked Coach, hey, who does KJ remind you of? So I can see that. If there's nobody in that program that your child reminds you of that's succeeding on that level, that's not a high level program.
Right.
We saw that, and the rest is history. You just got to keep working, because even now, after her first couple games, her first game, official game, she had 13 points, 11 rebounds. And I told her, you played a very complete game. She almost had a triple double, but it wasn't the numbers that KJ wanted to have. Right. So, I need to get back in the gym. I need to get back working. So after practice, 3 times a week, she's back in there working. It's a process. If you want that success, you got to really, really buy in. Like I tell my kids, y'all straight A students, do y'all just show up for a test? No, you study. You put the work forth. It's the same way with athletics. You can't sit there and expect 30 points to happen when you're not putting in any work. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. So kind of use that analogy sometimes, right? The homework, the schoolwork, the homework, and the test. The homework is practice.
Right.
Well, the schoolwork is practice. The homework is what you do outside of practice.
Right.
In order to prepare for that test. How much are you studying? How much are you working on your craft in
Right.
order to be ready to take that test? And if you're just trying to wing it, this off of what you do in practice, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out for you if you're not putting that extra effort in.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
On any level. And the way these kids are coming out of the woodworks now and playing with all this athleticism and stuff, you almost gotta be working 3-4 hours a day. These kids up north and California, man, they put in work.
Yeah. So talk about how you've seen the women's game grow.
Oh man, it's been a great thing. It's been wonderful. It gives me high hopes, because I think I had just graduated from high school when WNBA came about.
Okay.
So everybody had goals, going to WNBA. Now it's like, with the success of college, and see, I've always seen it grow because she was playing on the top level in AAU basketball. So it nothing. Like they talk about Malaysia full Wiley. Malaysia been doing that since she was 8th grade.
Yeah.
In front of kids, in front of college coaches.
Yeah.
When KJ goes to the Under Armour National Tournament, it's 300 coaches there, at the games.
Yeah.
So this is nothing new that people that have been playing high level basketball is used to.
Right.
I'm branched out, NIL, has its benefits, it has its cons, but the way that people are talking about it, I mean, just think about it. We had that tournament, the hyper tournament yesterday. If we had that tournament 5-6 years ago, only people being their parents, no cameras in there.
Right.
A video. Like I was like, wow, when ball so
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, when they posted AJ, I'm like, hold up, wow.
We just got done playing.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy. It's crazy. And a lot of men now would rather see the women play over the guys play sometime, you know.
So I think that's something that we talk about a lot, right? So when we watch women's basketball, they're more disciplined, right? They're more disciplined. When they run a set, they run a set. It's I mean, they still look to figure it out. If I can go, I'm gonna go. But if you want to see a set ran and see options and all of those things ran, watch women's basketball because you're gonna see that discipline on there.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't mean to hog up all the questions, Charles. I got any questions? I just start.
No, the only question I want to ask is what does she think the impact of her playing that game is gonna make on the team for the rest of the season?
Oh, well, she was happy. She was happy somewhat with her performance. Of course, she's like her mom. She don't like to lose, but her confidence level went up a lot, and the only thing about it, she told Taylor, her other, her sidekick freshman, hey, you got to do something now. You got to, so I want her to put the pressure on them so they can step up and do what they need to do. But I think this is going to go a long way because I think even though they have seen her play, being successful, they saw it, saw her do.
Right.
I think they gave them more confidence in her. So, when we go, because we got to go to Atlanta next weekend, play in a tournament there. So, they're depending on her.
Yeah. So with her being on the team, right? Is that helping the program as far as getting these opportunities to go play in different places?
Yeah, everybody want to play me this year because we're young. You better get me now.
Coach, say it again, Coach.
You better get me now. Because once I get these players develop a little bit more, better get me now.
Yeah, you better get me now. I love when Dion said that. You better get me now.
I'm not good with Dion, though. I'm not gonna go lose 5 straight. Win.
No, 100%, 100%. Coach, we really appreciate your time, man, and good luck for the rest of the season. Of course, we'll be tracking and be tracking, and we hope to see you guys play down here next year. So just much success. Great meeting you.
Yes.
Great and being able to talk with you and kind of just behind the scenes a little bit, getting to know you a little bit. So we appreciate all your time.
Okay, I thank you all for what you do. This is my first podcast. So
Okay.
So this is
Get it here first.
Yeah, good. Katie, more podcast than me. So
there you go.
I feel
you always got this platform. So whenever, if it's something that you need to get out or you want to talk about or come on and discuss, hey, you always got this platform open to you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a great night.
Okay, y'all too.
All right.
Yo.
Great interview. Great coach. Great interview.
Now my camera might have to go out because I'm finna turn these lights out because I'm finna start driving. Well, not me. Oh, y'all can see me, can't you?
Yeah, we can see.
Can you see me? No, I might not be able to. But yeah, man, that was pretty good. I'm glad she was able to get on. What's up, Chess?
Chess, what's up? Oh yeah, no, definitely. We were just talking about how the event went yesterday, man. Great matchups, great individual play, great exposure. Just a lot of good stuff going on yesterday.
Yeah, man. It was. Those. Hey, it's some talent in Georgia.
Oh yeah,
it is.
It's some talent all over Georgia.
Yeah.
On the girls' side of basketball.
Bringing them to Middle Georgia.
Right. It's some of those teams that you see yesterday. gonna make some deep playoff runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gonna make some deep playoff runs, man.
Yeah, I wish we could have seen that Baldwin at Veterans game.
Yeah, man. Tell you, Baldwin came out strong. I tell you, man, Baldwin's gonna be, they're gonna be tough to beat. Knock down some jump shots. Had that inside presence.
Mm-hmm.
You know that Madison Ruff, that ball handler. So I mean, they was getting it done, man. Played that matchup zone.
Right.
Man, it's seatbelt thing, man. That's why I don't like you. That's why I like running the Chevrolet. Oh, man.
Buckle up.
Yeah, man. Around with some seatbelt, but yeah, man. Baldwin played that matchup zone yesterday. You know, and kind of took away some of that driving and some of that penetration from veterans yesterday. You know, made them shoot a ton of jump shots. And you know, ball wasn't falling for veterans, and they would rebound and get one shot at the basket, and ball would go down, and you know, might get 2 or 3 shots at the basket. You know, offensive rebounding. So I mean, that was pretty much the tail of that game. But I mean, overall, man, Baldwin looks good. Baldwin looks good. Tell you, they gonna. I think they're gonna be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I always enjoy talking with Baldwin's coach.
Yeah, man. I think they're gonna be back. Boy, I tell you, they look good yesterday.
We got to get her social media squared away.
Who that coach from Baldwin?
Yeah.
She's funny enough.
She is.
Yeah, she's funny.
Coach Walker. She is. She always, every time we see her, hey, what's up? What y'all want to do? All right, we got to do this.
How did it go down in Van Austin, man?
It went, man. That's what we were talking about. It was a long day for us yesterday. The boys played well. Not well enough, right? So lost by 3 to Valdosta. Still working out some things, I think. I think these early tests are going to help them later in the season, definitely. So you know, of course, everybody wants to win. So it's disappointing you don't get to win. And you know, more victories. I don't know how you feel about that in basketball or not, but seeing them being able to compete, or seeing them saying, "Hey, we had that opportunity. If we did X, Y, and Z, maybe execute a little better, or didn't take this shot, or something along those lines." And then just understanding how critical free throws are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Down the stretch. Yeah. Well, not even down the stretch. During a game, free throws are extremely critical, because when you come back and you lose by 5 or less and you miss 8, 9, 10 free throws, those things can kind of creep back on you. So,
well, speaking of free throws, I had a conversation with.
Oh, hold on, Zach. Before you get to that, though, there's one other thing I want to put out.
All right, come on with it.
Real quick, and Charles, I think you can co-sign this. So I just want to let everybody know out there is still a 10-second backcourt violation in GSHA.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I don't think that information flows to South Georgia. You need to do a better job of getting them reffing rules and guidelines now to South Georgia.
No, that's in the state.
No. Tat.
So they said it wasn't a 10-second call down there.
Yeah. Not in the first half. Apparently, it popped back up in the second half, but not in the first half.
So it wasn't one in the first half, but it was one in the second half.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They got rid of that rule. They got rid of that.
Yeah, it disappeared the first half, then it popped back up the second half.
They actually overturned the call and said, no, that's no longer a rule.
Yeah, they overturned the backcourt violation.
The 5 second is no longer a rule unless they're holding the basketball.
That's what we know.
That's what we get right. I don't think information flowing to South Georgia. That's what we need to get.
Oh well, before you come up this way, it is a 5-second count when you're holding the basketball, and it is a 10-second count in the back court. So
it is.
They will call that up this way.
And refer, because there's a shot clock. You don't necessarily have to have the count. But I can look at the shot clock.
Well, that's true, because that's what college level ref normally says. They don't count, but they use the shot clock. But I mean, the whistle still got to be blown at the 10 seconds.
Oh, it was.
It was blown.
One
blew it. One overturned it.
One overturned it.
Wait. So, all right. I think what y'all trying to get at. So y'all had a 10-second call went against you.
No,
in the second half.
They didn't go against us in the second half. It was researched at halftime and said, "Oh yeah, it still is a 10-second call."
Oh.
But in the first half, they got rid of that.
That's in the women's game, but okay.
I don't know.
I think that's in the women's game on the college level.
I can't speak to that. Nor am I saying that's the result of an outcome. I'm just saying that was pretty interesting. That's all.
So y'all would have got a couple of extra possessions if that's the case.
Yeah, it's a little different down there. I don't like blaming refs for that, but because it was bad all the way around. It wasn't like it was lopsided. It was bad.
On both sides. It was
both.
called we got away with some stuff. They got away with some stuff. So I mean, I guess that makes it neutral. So again, it's not blaming the ref. It was just curious or interesting that came out of that.
That is my argument with refs. Like, I go back to the technical foul free throw situation.
Mm-hmm.
Some know it, some don't. I don't understand why they discuss throughout the whole state. I don't understand that. Like, you can get 10, you can line up 10 refs from all these organizations and ask each one of them, can you switch shooters on the technical foul? Some of them gonna tell you yeah, some of them gonna tell you no.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna tell you, show it to me in the rule book. Well, you got the rule book.
Right.
Yeah.
So the burden shouldn't be on me to prove to you.
But these was like simple calls, like almost like, can you turn left at a red light? Like, that's a known thing around the nation, right? Some of the stuff we talking about, backcourt violation, that stuff ain't unchanged. Like, that's a generalized.
Oh, you said backcourt?
A backcourt violation, not backcourt. I'm sorry, 10-second violation. Not
oh.
Right.
So was you can stand in the backcourt and just dribble as much as you want to.
No, you can't do
that in the backcourt.
No, you can't do that. You got 10 seconds to get it across.
But it was, like I said, it was very interesting, and you.
All right, now let me guess. The ball was taken out on the side.
No.
Wait, so let's talk about that too.
Oh, well, yeah.
So there were other rules.
Now they did make a rule where you got to take it out on certain spots of the floor now.
Yeah, so
they didn't apply that either.
They didn't apply that either.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So like I said, information not. Then one kid dumped, pulled himself up, the ball pops up. Like, bro, that's a tech. Like, everywhere you go, that's you can't dunk and pull yourself.
Was anybody up on him?
No.
Oh.
He just pulled himself up and it popped up. It was a lot going. It was a lot going on in South Georgia. It was a lot going on with them refs. Like I said,
the one call that I would like to see kind of clarification on, or clear clarification on, would be a charge. Man, there's too many variations to what the charge consists of. And I think that was.
Don't get me.
I think that's happened yesterday, right? During the Hype South, I seen some coaches kind of confused and questioning what is a charge. right? It's definitely happened in other games that I've seen. Becomes some people say you can move a little bit, you can move your as long as your feet set, you can move your body. If you're backing up and you take the contact, you don't have to be set as long as you're not going forward. So I would think I would like clarification on that. Clear
It's
clarification on that.
it's the same thing as to can you shoot? I mean, can you switch shooters on the technical five? You can line them up. Everybody gonna give you a different answer.
Yeah. So it's some of that. So, but here's the thing. You give the refs a little bit of grace too. So what I will say about refs up in this area where we're at, not saying they're better or refing is better this area or better or worse than whatever area, but we do know that we see these refs out at camps and trying to get their new refs acclimated and things like that. So I would if there's opportunity for a ref down in South Georgia to start getting at some of these camps, we'll welcome you.
Well, here's the thing. Hold
A
on,
little
Charles.
practicing.
I don't want to say all South Georgia.
Well, the crew we have.
Yeah. So there are some good refs down in South Georgia. So
There are some good
we're
refs.
not labeling everybody in South Georgia. We're just saying, yeah, based on what we experienced yesterday. But
And
again,
it's early too. It's early in the season. They got to go through their growing pains.
right. But please don't be mistaken. We're not saying that the refs caused the outcome of the game. The game was still played. At some point, I think we talked about it before. You have to adjust to what their officiating is, and
that's my big right there.
So it was, and like Charles said, it was missed calls both ways. Teams, things should have been called that weren't called, and all that type of stuff. So it equals out at the end of the day. But you do have to, you gotta execute down the stretch, right? So, the Big Red Machine. We learned that against the Big Red Machine.
Yeah.
Hey, and then let me put the disclaimer out there because I need to. We are in no way representing Coach Buddy and the Hoko basketball team coaching thought process or whatever the case may be. These are merely our thoughts based on sitting in the stands and watching a game.
Yeah, y'all part of the Hoko Locos.
Oh man.
Y'all part of Hoko Locos.
Yeah, we do not represent anybody or not speaking for anybody or is not trying to get a message across for anybody. These are merely our own opinions and thoughts. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
I thought they played a solid game, right? Pretty solid.
What game we talking about?
Yeah,
Big Red Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even now, I think they played a solid game. It's finishing down the stretch, right?
Learning how to
finish. Learning how to close out games, knowing understanding the flow of the game, the time of the game in that moment. So I think it's a lot of that. And you gotta I don't know. It's that. That's all. That's the only way I know how to put it because they had opportunity to close it out, right? So one did and one didn't at the last 2 minutes or so of the game. But it was a great outing. The atmosphere was great. If you wasn't there, you missed the show. I'll say that. That was a great game opener for one of Rob the Demons. A great competition against in the county. So it was good.
It was good. I think the difference also was I'm gonna go back to free throws, right? So like yesterday and like Thursday down the stretch, the opposing team hit their free throws where we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I had to point to it, and I'm sure you can point to several different things, but the one that kind of sticks out to me is the free throw count.
Yeah. And like you said, to your point, you wherever you at, you rather that happen earlier in the season, right?
Mhm.
Start get that experience, because that that was a good.
Yeah.
I talked to and what I was gonna say about the man, him crazy.
What up, Derek?
Man, then you just tried to call me, and you set my camera off, man.
Who just tried to call you?
My cousin John just tried to call me.
Oh, because Derek just tried to call me. I thought it was Derek. Yeah.
But the game, I like the way the game was officiated. And I talked to some officials yesterday, when they came in to the games and stuff like that, and about the free throws. I actually like the new rules on the free throws, because now
You like the 2 versus the 1 and 1?
yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. I like it in my own personal opinion, because now they're officiating the game differently. Like reading playoffs, state playoff basketball now. You're able to get away. You're able to get away with those little bumps, and then you play through contact. Oh shit.
What Derek say?
Man, why does every dollar general? Yeah, man, it's going internet going crazy. No, I don't like coming to no. What we pulled over here for anyway?
Ted.
Yeah, we can still see and hear you.
And hear you.
So y'all about it.
Yeah, I think if Power's about to be some choice words, there's probably about to be some choice words, KP. Glad we yeah. When we was younger, you had the TV used to shut off and you get that little screen. I needed one of them to put up. So I think Tat trying to get back. Let's see if or not. All right. So yeah, we'll see if he.
So Tat,
yeah, we'll see once he gets situated.
So you were talking about free throw. Change. Charles, what's your thoughts?
I mean, everybody. I think your opinion gonna change as you go.
When it affects you, right? How depending on what side of it is you're on.
Yeah, depending on what side you're on.
It's a stupid rule.
But I think.
Why do we change to 5? This is stupid.
So if it's working out to your benefits, you're gonna love it. If it ain't, like, man, what is this? But no, I think it's
a good point.
He wouldn't have got none of them if we were shooting, So, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. Really, I don't. I have to see the impact of the game at a high level, right? When you really trying to, when it's a win or go home, and then you'll kind of really see what that impact is.
Well, so here's my thoughts, right? And again, and I think, I don't know where Tat was going with it, right? But just Tat, let me just say this real quick. I think we can see you. We can see and hear you. We can see and hear you.
Yeah, man, got me. Yeah, they got me pulled over here, and the service ain't good at no Dollar General in the first place, and they didn't pull it over here. No, the service ain't no good over here, and got me over here to my AJ mad about a blanket and all that.
Go to McDonald's.
Go to the rock play.
You can hear us?
Yeah, you kind of breaking up. Ted.
Hey, so what I was gonna say, just to that point, right? I think it's gonna also the officials have to adjust with the rules,
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
right? So if the officials are still blowing that whistle heavy for every little touch, that can dictate that can play a role in this game process as well.
But yeah, so the tic tac fouls that doesn't impact the situation, the play, or anything like that. All right, that it's like all right.
So you will want the officials to adjust to it, understanding the impact that it could have.
Yeah, so if the officials are adjusting that way, but some won't, some may say, "Hey man, a foul is a foul," and that's how we call it. And I get it. I can't knock that ref because the rule changed, but a foul is still a foul.
Correct.
He or she is right, but just understanding the, you know.
Well, but then a lot of stuff, yeah, some stuff is textbook, I think, but then I think some stuff is based on interpretation.
Yeah, it's based on interpretation, and I think it's when you call it too, and it depends on how the game has been flowing. Have you been letting those tic tac fouls go all this time, and now you starting to call them like the last couple minutes, or you've been calling that way consistently the whole game?
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Right. So, Tad, to get you caught up, man, what we're saying is we believe that the rules are the rules, right? But are officials going to adjust to that or take that into consideration?
Yes, that's what I was getting to. Like the game the other night, it wasn't officiated like no regular season last year game when you ended the quarter, both teams ended the quarter with 20 fouls.
Right.
I mean, both teams probably was in the double bonus, probably I wouldn't even say over half the game. And it wasn't what 5 fouls you shooting 2. I don't think a whole lot of free throws were shot. And I think they're calling it like they do on the next level, letting you take those bumps, making you play through contact and all that stuff now. And I think they're adjusting to the foul situation. You're going back north.
So I think it's going to be and I agree with Charles on this. I think we're going to have to see a sample size before we can say that.
So
maybe a full season or half a season, because I do believe we have some officials that are going to let that go. I think we still have some officials that aren't going to do that. So if we had the same conversation with you in what's this? We in November. If we have the same conversation with you, I would say a month from now, I wonder if your thoughts.
They're gonna be depending on where you play.
From how it's officiated, not the rule, but from how it's officiated would be different.
Right. Probably gonna depend on where you're playing at.
Right. So I would say
that's another thing too. Right. 100%.
So I would agree with you, Tad, if the officials are taking this as, hey, if these teams get 5 fouls, okay, the kid reached his arm in. I'm not gonna. The other player didn't lose the ball. I'm not gonna call that foul.
Well, now, I mean it.
So, but there's gonna be some refs that say you reached, whether it looked like whether you hit him or you. Some refs are like this. You reached in. You could reach in, and that's a foul.
Right.
They're quick with the whistle.
Versus you impeded his progress. You impeded progress.
I just see it as they making them play through a lot of bumps now. Like you
No, and we agree, right? If that's the case, that's gonna be fine. But you have some that are not gonna do that, and they're gonna stick to the letter of the law of what that rule is, and not take and you see what I'm saying?
But we had that anyway. Because I mean, even when you go to 2-man during the summer, you got some that's calling the hand check, and you got one on the other end ain't calling nothing.
Right. But what we're saying with it being 5 fouls now, though, with 2 shots and no more bonus, 1-1, the impact is different.
Yeah.
The only way to impact it is if you're making your free throws.
No.
Yeah.
Because if you missed the first one, before you didn't get a second one, you get the rebound, you go down the court. You missed the first one, another one. But what I'm saying is this. I think I need to see more before I say it's good or bad, because it really depends on which end I'm on, right? I don't know. Because you have that one ref that's always at the top. Your guard gives a little arm bar, keeps going. It's like, bro, nothing. Like it was a hot stove, pop, pop. And you're gonna have some refs that are just like that, and you have to change. And again, I'm a firm believer you have to adapt to the refs, right?
Oh yeah. You definitely gonna have to adapt to the refs. But I think
that in basketball. But while we sit here and say we got to adapt to the refs, we all been in games where referees is just going crazy.
Right.
Yeah. When you there at 12 o'clock at night and they still blowing that whistle, then you let me know what the impact.
But see that now. But see, that's the thing. Even in our game on Thursday, you still there the same amount of time. The game still wasn't prolonged.
Hey, Charles, you know what? Charles, nope, just let it go. Just let it go. Because we're going to be at a game. It's Hey, I don't know where this kindler, gentler tat is coming from. We're going to be at a game. All right? We're going to be at a game.
All I'm saying is very early for me to say. That's all. I'll leave it there.
Hey, we're going to be at the game and we're going to see.
I just like the way.
All right. I don't know who you politicking for, but okay.
No, I ain't politicking for nobody. Excuse me. Y'all watched the same game as I did.
Yeah, I went back and watched it.
Yeah, so okay then.
So there was some questionable calls in that game.
Well, yeah, pass and crash. Even the ref told me he missed that call. He said, "Hey, coach, I missed that when I turned my head." All right, cool.
That was the only one?
Yeah, that was the only one I see. That's the only one I see.
And all games are gonna have questionable calls. I get it, but that was the only one.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll say this. I will say this. That was a pretty good group. I mean, every game there's gonna be bang bang plays. I don't knock refs, but it's gonna be bang bang plays. For me, it's the obvious stuff. It's like, whoa, bro, that's like, all right. I didn't see much of obvious fouls. There was fouls. I thought maybe, hey man, it's 3 minutes ago. Why we getting touchy feely now? I was there, but
wait on which game?
Thursday.
No, don't do that.
No. What I'm saying is
that's the truth, no.
That ain't no truth.
We didn't hold on. We didn't say it was because again, we're not saying it's because
no. I know.
That's the outcome of the game.
No. I know you ain't saying that's the outcome of the game, but it wouldn't on. You're right. He turned his head on the whole go in when he called that block.
What block? What about that jump ball that he called a foul on?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all shot 2 free throws and missed.
No.
It was on your end.
A clear jump ball.
Okay then. Okay. What about the charge call on Cam when the kid almost turned his whole body, ran to the concession stand before he got hit?
Oh no, brother. What about the first charge call when who was that? Charles? Who was that? He fell before he even hit him. Was it Justin?
Yeah, Justin was already falling.
No. This kid hit man, no. So
again, this is how we just see things through our eyes. Again, it's no fault of whoever, but we're all watching the same game, and maybe we see things differently based on what end it's on, and that's fine, right? But it didn't have. Ultimately, I don't think it had anything to do with the outcome of the game.
No, it did.
No, it didn't.
Right.
I think it was a well officiated game.
It was a well officiated game. I would agree with that. I've seen
I'm not saying it was badly officiated. I'm just saying, like Charles' point, at certain points, right? And maybe this is a myth, and we got to get some officials on here so we can have these conversations.
You know what? Next week, I'm gonna try to get Carl Davis on here. I'm gonna hit Carl. I'm gonna take Carl. I'm seeking Coach Gorman, take Carl, whatever, to try to get him on here. Or Tyrone Jones, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Either or.
No, 100%.
Ted, when you go back and watch the game, I want you to listen how fast the whistle is on Hoko and watch and listen for how delayed it is on the other side. Just listen. That's all.
I mean, our camera is good, so our iPad is good, so you hear the whistle in same speed.
I'm just,
hey, but and then again, right? And we go back to Warner Robins.
Whoa.
No, just real quick. Warner Robins has a reputation of taking charges
all the time.
Yes, y'all gonna get the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, Hoko.
We're building that reputation.
I'm taking charges, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on. Let's change. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Let's change the subject.
Well, let's change gears for 1 second. Then we go back to taking charges. We're on pause right now.
Okay.
Shout out to them demons and moving on.
Hey, but you're right. Congratulations to Warner Robins that's moving on. Congratulations to Perry Panthers. I think they're still, correct me if I'm wrong, they're still going as well, right?
They're still going.
Yeah. Macon County Bulldogs.
Macon County Bulldogs.
I think Doolin County won.
Okay, Doolin County.
Yeah, man. Hey, we ain't no haters over here. We congratulate us.
I didn't say y'all were.
We just letting you know.
Oh, I was just letting.
I've seen a few different posts from the mighty Hoko Bear fan base, congratulating and wishing good luck to the team.
Don't do that. It ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real.
Chad, it's on social media. It got to be real.
No, boy, stop.
Hey, if it's on social media, it got to be real.
Yeah.
Everything on social media is real.
No. Like in the words of Flavor Flav, don't believe the hype. No.
Everything on the book got to be real.
No.
From here,
please. Don't joke waiting on us to lose so bad, boy.
Oh yeah, to get on your head.
Well, hey, that's fine. This head pretty big, so he's saying. What's up, fella? What's up, Waze? Yeah, but
they waiting to get on your head.
Yeah, I know they are, but hey, this is our time of the year.
I was like a post tats, bear post.
Gay, don't do that, Gay.
Hey, Gay, we daggone question them too. Coming out, that's for the Chicago Bears.
So speaking of
Gay, but that's like a double shot at you, Gay.
Yeah. Hey, I wanna go. Yeah, no, right?
Bears fan.
Yeah, they let Detroit come on back in that joke today. Hey, but KP, so after the game, I don't know if y'all seen it, after the Warner Robins Hoko game. I don't know if you see somebody that threw a bare head.
Yeah, man, I seen that.
Hey, they had it on the pitchfork.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. Woo.
What kind of fans y'all got over there, Chad?
Don't do that. Gay.
Hey, they had it on a pitchfork, man.
Man, I seen them picking up the ball off the floor. I said, man, they got going on out here.
Hey, somebody done cut the bear head off.
Bear head off, put a spear through it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Right.
Kind of dark. But it's all in the love of competition.
No,
Yeah,
it is.
it is. Oh, did we? Was that us? Did we do that?
Yeah, that was y'all.
That was y'all.
You sure that was us? Not because you know
That was y'all. It's again.
everybody,
It's
everybody
Facebook
was in
pictures. It's Facebook pictures.
Yeah,
for real.
it was.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah, for real.
I'm being for real.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm
You
being
know,
for real, bro. I said, man, what's going on?
everybody know that we church going people over there. You know we don't do
Hey.
stuff like that. We church going people.
Hey, it's they was talking about it. They were talking about it on the book, man.
For real, I ain't seen nothing on. I
seen it.
I'm gonna be now. Listen, I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all, and I ain't trying to be funny. I'm gonna be totally honest. I ain't seen nothing about the Mighty Hoko Bears on Facebook the whole weekend. Besides my bear, I ain't seen nothing. I mean, absolutely.
Right. But Ted, we used to it.
No, man. No. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just
Look. They got a bear right here.
what? I can't see it.
You don't see the bear? You see picking the bear up?
Oh my God. Oh, I didn't.
Threw it out on the court.
I believe somebody fell, man, and it came off.
Nah, man. I say,
I'm
here it go right here. Here it go right here.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
Lord.
put it up because they got people picture. It got faces in here, and I ain't gonna incriminate nobody. But it's a 99 problems, but Hoko ain't one.
Oh,
Then it said hashtag Hoko ain't standing on business. So then that made me think of somebody else.
Lord, I think they was just ready to get out for Thanksgiving.
They were
I said, "Oh snap!" I think the kids was just ready to get out for Thanksgiving. I think that's what it was. It wasn't anything like that. I don't think so.
The little tension, the anxiety, and
they just ready. They just ready to get out of school, man. That ain't mean no harm. It's probably one of those bears that they got for Valentine's Day last year. They broke up with their boyfriend and wanted to prove a point.
Oh, so somebody was dating somebody from Warner Robins and Hoko was dating.
And they probably broke up with the boyfriend or the girlfriend and wanted to prove a point. But they ain't mean no harm or nothing. I don't believe. I don't think so.
Hey, so I know people in the city, but Warner Robins fan base is huge. Y'all it's pretty big. Little old Hoko,
far reaching.
Yeah, far reaching.
Far reaching.
You know what? I can tell you this much though, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you. And it's been like this for a couple years now. Hoko's probably had the biggest student section out of everybody.
When I student section, they go hard.
Oh, veterans got a pretty
deep. Veterans deep. Veterans might be a lot.
But listen, they're only deep when they playing us, y'all, on the north side. They're not deep. They're not deep when they playing Dodge County. y'all are deep when you playing anybody else.
Yeah, they'll come out.
They will.
Yeah, them kids, y'all kids come out to y'all game. That student section, but I ain't never seen nothing like St. Pius though.
St. Pius.
Oh goodness, boy! If you ever get on YouTube, man, look up St. Pius's student section.
Really, they get it rocking, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I like? I like when they with the state championship games when they had the students sitting down there behind the basket. That's pretty cool.
Man, and I'm gonna tell you the only thing that they missing and somebody probably need to talk to Dr. Hines about this, is the band.
You trying to trigger Charles?
Hey, man.
Hey, you see Charles' face?
Yeah.
Up. Talk that talk, Gabe. That's the truth.
I think that started the transition a little bit.
But here's the thing, Gabe.
I think that started again. What we said, more victories. I think that started to transition a little bit. Now I'm gonna say this, right? And I may get crucified for saying this. I think it was a couple Warner Robins fans a little nervous when we got in the latter part of that game. Like, whoa, what just happened?
Well,
and granted, it was you guys' first game and y'all working things out and all of that type of stuff. I do think it was like, oh.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened during that game that that reminded me of the state championship game.
Mm-hmm.
When right before Cam got fouled and went to the line and for those two free throws right at the end.
Which time?
Right, the last foul.
What time we talking about?
the last time he got fouled. So we get the rebound, and Cam is pushing it up the floor, and I'm yelling timeout, 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 and it's just like the state championship game when Kobe hits the shot.
Yeah.
Cam, I'm standing up screaming, timeout, timeout, call timeout, and that joker just turned around and just waved the towel at me. Joker just waved the towel, turn around like, sit down. Hey, so Cam gets fouled, goes to the free throw line, and he walked down there and turned, just smiled. Man, I wouldn't be to call no time. But that right there kind of reminded me of, because if you go back and look at that little scenario right now, that shot or whatever,
right,
and you look at the bench, you can see how timeout, call timeout, and he never budges. He's standing, never budges. Let it unfold. I mean, that's what he does. I'm all about calling timeout, trying to set something up and run a play right at the end of the game. And that joke was just so calm. That joke threw that towel at me the other night. To sit down. my bad, man. My bad.
Hey, so and of course, you have to give it up to Perk, right? He got a different focus on his face at a certain point. It was like, nah, I see the score, but in his calmness, just come down, get into a spot, doing what he needed to do, hitting some tough shots. There was one shot where I can't remember who was guarding him, but he kind of backed him down a little bit and spun on him. And then my Cam came over and he like swatted at him, but he double clutched to make the shot. So I told him,
glass.
Yeah, I told him my Cam. He said, "Daddy, I thought I had it." He was like, "I thought I had that one." I was like, well, "I thought you did too." Like, if you look at that clip, like the way he came over, I'm like, "There's no way." Like, but yeah, nah, he was special.
If you look at his body language, that joker was dog tired.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at some of the shots that he was hitting toward it, he had no lift on those shots.
Yep. That's like he got right where he wanted to go. He knew what he wanted to do. and it was like, all right, y'all, come on.
But that Jay Johnson steal was big.
Yeah.
For Gabe to hit that game time 3.
Yes. And he got 2 shots at it.
Got 2 shots at it.
2 shots at it. Hey, and we are basketball fans first.
Yeah.
Gabe had a
oh my goodness.
Gabe climbed the ladder a little bit.
Well, I wasn't gonna tease Devin right after the game, but I'm gonna get him though. I'm gonna get him.
Gabe climbed the ladder a little bit.
But man, Coach Garmin has been asking for this Joker to do this, man. I'm talking about he's been just asking for this Joker to do this, man. Like when you go to the lane, man, go dunk on somebody, man. I mean, you are up there, you are high enough, and you get up there and you see the guy, you just want to try to lay it up and man, go dunk on somebody, man.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have a big year.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
I think he's gonna have a big year this
year. His confidence is on 1,000.
Right, man. I was impressed with all the kids, man.
Yeah, my boy kind of left Devin out there.
How that dunk was on? Wait.
So Malik had he slipped on the closeout.
Right.
And when he slipped, Gabe ripped through and had that whole backside. Devin
gonna make it. You know what? That's what, Devin. If you're gonna be a dog going to block shots, it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually. Good Lord. I don't want to get baptized like that.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what I told Devin? I was like, hey man, it happened. But then you came back in here. Now you pinning shots on the glass and blocking shots and
Devin
played his butt off that game.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something.
Played his butt off.
That kid's work ethic, man, and the way he plays. Golly, man, I want somebody to take a chance on him.
Yes,
man, that Joker, he plays exceptionally hard, man.
So
he played like that again last night.
So that game, Devin cleaned up a lot of our mistakes, and the things we couldn't execute that we were trying to execute on offense.
Yeah,
he cleaned a lot of that up.
Getting putbacks.
Yeah.
I think in order for us to be successful this season, Devin's gonna have to play a big role for us.
That's your glue guy.
Yeah,
that's your glue guy right now.
And he's a selfless kid, so he's worried about the win. All right, whatever it's gonna take for us to win.
And AJ waiting on him after the game so he can shadow box.
My man, AJ.
Yeah, he waiting on Devin after the game so they can shadow box.
Yeah,
that's his boy. We were messing with AJ when the girls were still playing. AJ, come here, man. So he come over, he dapping everybody up. You know, AJ think he own whatever gym he in.
Right.
Then during the game, he down there, he in the huddle, and he sneaks some shots up, and he got the ball, and he on the bench. Yeah, he like, hey, this is what I do.
He love being around those kids, man. He like to hold the door. He back there in the locker room before the games, and they sitting around. He's sitting around. He got his headphones in, and like he just 17 years old.
He getting ready too.
Yeah. He'll come. Hey, which door y'all going out?
I'm gonna have to see what's on AJ playlist, man. What he listening to?
Bro, you'll be surprised. That joke listen to.
No, but yeah, man. No, that was a good game. It lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
To see the boys out there compete, right? So the thing that you want to also take away from that is now, don't just play like that when we're playing Warner Robins, right? We don't play like that against everybody. We keep that intensity and that playing style. It should be good for the mighty Hoko Bears.
Yeah, man. Y'all. I mean, it should be good. Y'all got everybody back this week coming up. Well,
That we
I,
do. Yeah,
I,
the
I, I
football
went.
players.
Yeah, you right. You right. Hey, we can't do nothing but take it. You right. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be funny. I mean, I was just saying. I mean, like y'all got everybody back, so
Right.
it should
Yeah,
be pretty.
but to that
Yeah.
point, he's right. We'll kind of get to see what's coming back. I don't know what's coming back. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, because we're
Oh,
not part of the coaching staff, nor do we know what's going on to those depths. So we're fans just like you guys are fans, and we just support our kids. So when we
I
get out the game and see who's on the bench and runs out, that's when you'll know.
want the game. Know when Coach Buddy they gonna have tries during Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
I mean, ain't no game Friday, so you know you probably do it Black Friday. What? What's up?
Oh no, we have to get Coach Buddy on here. Coach Buddy, when you doing trials?
Yeah, but if you watch it, man, just I know you gonna do when you gonna do the football tryout.
Speaking of football, did anybody see the Giants game today?
Ooh, shots.
Did we catch the score of that game? What was the Giants? What the Giants?
Now you trying to be funny. So I wasn't trying to be
I'm
funny.
just saying, we normally talk about Sunday football on here. I was just wondering if anybody seen the Giants game. That's one of my 3 teams.
My football team don't play on Sunday.
I know
the Falcons.
No, the Falcons they ain't play this Sunday. My football team don't play on Sunday. They play on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Tat, what you got on right now?
Oh, Florida State.
Florida State.
Hey man, hopefully a speedy recovery from Florida State quarterback. I see he went down yesterday.
Yeah, man, that was bad too.
Yeah. So that's Florida State you got on, huh?
Yeah, FSU, yeah.
You got the matching hat?
This is actually a hat I got from Lionel Richie. It says the Commodore. Says the Commodores on it. I got a hat from Lionel Richie.
It don't say Commanders, it say Commodores.
Yeah. They had a concert in Washington. So I just got the hat. I just got the hat from him. So,
Man.
yeah, that's what that was.
He was one of those street vendors, huh?
Yeah, one of them street vendors. Yeah, they had the concert in Washington. I went to the Commodore concert. So, and it just so happened to be the same colors.
So that's why he was out there. Yeah. What like what Martin said, the Whitney Houston concert, Whitney Hutton.
Yeah. Man, please.
You gotta get it how you live, man. Get it how you live.
Any other basketball games in the county?
There was none this week.
No.
That ended last week.
I think there may be some coming
Saturday.
Saturday. The Hype South boys.
The Hype South Saturday.
The Hype South.
So I don't know if it's any during this break, is it?
I don't think it is.
There may be
it ain't
some Friday. There may be
yeah.
one Friday or Saturday. This is coming up.
I think it ain't nothing but football being played in.
If it's Friday, it's just football.
Oh, well,
yeah. It's football being played on Friday.
Yeah. So Gabe, get your ticket. Come over there and get some fish.
Yeah, Gabe, get your ticket, man. It ain't but one home game in the county Friday. Come on over there and support us. They selling fish over there too.
Hey, shout out to the team on the fish plates.
Coach White and company.
Man. It was busting.
Coach Kirsten. It was on points.
Good hot fish.
Who y'all got Friday?
Oh, Creekside.
Creekside.
Yeah.
Creekside.
Hot fish. Hot fish.
Creekside. Y'all playing down here too, right?
Oh yeah. Man, come on now. You gonna question like that? You know, number one team got a home game. Come on, man.
You're right. I guess
man.
We just gotta deal with this till it's done, I guess.
Hey, what? Listen, man. I mean, listen, I don't know. I don't know how I tell y'all this all the time. Y'all know this is our time of year. We don't play good football until Thanksgiving. They know they're gonna get that Thanksgiving dinner.
They're like the Steelers or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we figure out everything we need to figure out during the season, and then when playoffs gets here, we ready to rock and roll.
All right, man. Well, hey man, you got our support.
Yeah.
Gabe,
yeah, but
Gabe, I don't want to speak for you, but I'm sure they have your support as well, don't they?
Gabe said, didn't y'all beat Creekside pretty good a couple years back?
A couple years back, we did last year. Last year, we had to come back and win that game on the road, though. Yeah, so.
Hey, y'all kicking like 50-yard field goals over there.
Yeah. That kid, he kicked the back foot, too.
Did he?
Yeah, ain't had no shoe on.
Oh, man. All right.
Old school. See how tough we is? Old school. Joe kicked a 42-yard field goal with no shoe on.
Leather helmets, huh?
Leather helmet. One bar. One bar. Joe kicked it with number toes.
Yeah.
Hey, so
yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, man. Again, congratulations. We're rooting for you guys.
No, you ain't.
Always is.
Yeah, but y'all waiting to get me back on here after we did long.
Nah, man. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But why you guys are winning, we still with you.
Look at Charles. He ready
represent the area, man.
I mean, we only been carrying this county.
Oh, here you go.
What?
Child Journal, right?
We only been carrying this county through the state.
Hold on, Gabe got some.
I think Buck gonna have him football player too.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, John County took the head of the coffin.
No. You ain't read that right.
No, John County quarterback ain't playing no more.
No, he read it right.
Yeah. He ain't playing no more. It's TIU time for him.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother.
Yeah. I see what Gabe trying to say. Gabe, somebody got to catch it.
All right.
Yeah, somebody got to catch it now.
And again, congratulations to you guys for still being in the hunt. Perry, Macon County,
Dooley County.
Yeah.
I wanted the Mary person win the other night.
Wow.
I don't recall seeing anything. I haven't seen anything. I can't say one way or another.
So that two schools we ain't seen that about there. Oh, okay.
But Isaiah is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. Isaiah, the nation. Yeah, he came from the nation.
Married persons. Okay.
Yeah, person won so good.
I had Cam Flowers over there too.
Now Cam Flowers was at Huntington.
Honestly. Well, that's right. He was at Huntington.
Yeah, he was at Huntington.
They got so Mary Persons got Cedar Grove next. They beat Chris. They beat Chris County.
Ooh, they play. I wonder if they play at home.
No, they at Cedar Grove.
Ooh,
They at Cedar Grove.
that's gonna be a tough one right there. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. Now y'all see what Caleb Wilson did the other night?
The kid from Holy Innocent.
Yeah.
What did he do?
That joker had 29 and 20 the other night.
Ooh.
Was that yesterday?
The joker had 29 points and 20 rebounds.
Yeah, he's separating himself.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Isaiahs.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Harris, Isaiah Gibson, and one of Gabe's former players, Isaiah Nelson. By the way, that's one of the best rec football players I've ever seen in my life.
Isaiah Nelson?
Yes. That's Gabe. He'll tell you. Yeah, that's Gabe. That kid was special, man.
You know Isaiah Harris is over on that mighty Cocoa Bears coaching staff.
Oh, I know. I seen him talking trash with I think it was Rashawn Tomlin said that the mighty Cocoa Bears was gonna take care of business against those mighty demons. And basketball as well. Yeah, I seen that. I ain't seen no more posts after that, though.
Hey man, the timeline just went off a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? We got one more.
Yeah, you got one more. Yeah, you got to come over. You got to come over by the way, though.
Yeah, we got to come over.
Yeah, you got to come on 96. Come over there to the south side.
Hey, so for some of us, that's like a home gym too.
You right. You right.
Hey, for some of us, we comfortable over there.
Yeah, you right.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. McCook. We seen him yesterday.
Cool, Mr. McCook. Fan, baby.
Yes, sir.
Cool as a fan, man.
We real comfortable over there. We like it over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Number love over there.
Yeah, we like it over there. We get number love over there. That's family.
Oh, okay.
It was like two cousins playing the other night.
Oh yeah.
All the familiar faces. Curtis got us sitting out from where we normally sit at.
Yeah, man. But I don't like this, KP.
Curtis had us say, "Hey man, come sit with me." It was a Curtis.
Curtis, that joke fun. That joke is too funny, boy.
Yeah.
Curtis walked up to me. Curtis, hey man, I sure hope we take care of business tonight, because I sure don't want to hear Kenny Mouth tomorrow. That joke tickled me, boy. I said, I hope we come to play. I said, I hope we come to play so we can.
Hey, yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, I'm ready for this weekend, man. Saturday.
Oh yeah.
The boys Hype South Invitational, Hardwood Invitational.
Yeah.
Cowboys won. I mean, the Commanders went further down in the standings, didn't they?
Yeah, they down there with the Giants. Eh?
Look at me, Dribble. Picking on the slide.
They're talking about, yeah, Rick about to start as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basketball.
Hey, Chess over there getting them right.
AJ ready, man. He ready, Chess. I don't know what he gonna do when he get out there, but he ready.
Hey, AJ gonna be directing everybody else.
Right.
Man, listen.
They
Man,
just
AJ they got strong enough to hit him a 3-pointer, man, with the big boy ball the other day.
Really?
Yeah, man. He hit one out of about 101. But he hit one though. He's strong enough to get it up there from out there. So hopefully that little bit of ball, he'll be able to shoot from downtown with that little bit of ball.
Yeah, AJ
He
look like
ain't
he's
scared.
yeah.
Yeah, man, them legs get long, boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I,
starting to stretch out.
I need that body to catch up with them legs. I need him to get about probably about my height, probably about 5'9.5", 5'10". About like me.
Yeah.
What?
You still on that?
I mean, I grew.
Huh?
I went to the doctor and he told me I was 5'9.5".
Oh,
I was
oh yeah.
proud.
Oh yeah.
You know that's what matters.
Oh yeah.
We'll
See,
definitely be.
look, Gay got that stick, boy. They got it. Gay got that stick over there, boy. He already pumped him. Hey, them faking me a war gonna be ready now.
Hey, yeah, they are.
Who won it all in the 7th grade last year?
Bonner.
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 Yeah. So we gotta get some get back this year.
Who they playing championship game?
Northside.
Northside, okay.
Yeah.
Northside got some big old kids too.
Yeah, they do.
Northside got some size.
Yes. Oh, good boy. They got
One
some
kid,
size.
did he still play quarterback? Did he play quarterback again this year?
I think he did and end up getting I think got hurt right there toward the end of the year.
Okay. Because last year I know he was maybe over 6 foot last year, wasn't
Yeah, but everybody ain't got a 6'10" 7th grader.
he? That's true. That's true. Hey man, what you say?
Yeah.
Come in waves, don't it?
Huh?
It come in waves, don't it?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the draft?
Already? At the draft? Cause banned until 2020. Oh yeah, they been start them a travel team.
Hey.
People it is not that serious.
How you get banned at the
Yeah.
draft? You're not even in the room when they making the teams.
I can promise you it was some side conversation about, hey, we just gonna tell them you're gonna be on our team, you're gonna help us coach. God, man. Oh, but I can only imagine what middle school gonna be like in a couple years.
Yeah, depending on what grade that kid in, they may not even they may not even play rec. They might just go straight to middle school.
They ain't got no choice. Especially if they 12U.
Yeah.
Well, unless they get cut from the middle school team.
I was about to say it probably.
That's true. Yeah. The rec go up to what, 17 or something like that?
Red ball go all the way up to your 50. Real, you can play. You can play in the adult league too.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, we seen a few highlights from adult.
Yeah, Joe did make a highlight of the adults. He did, and
Yeah.
Like,
I forgot about that.
I had him highlight the adult game, rec game.
Mixtape.
Mixtape.
Hey, man. Look, I'm
50,
getting
51 years old.
still got some eligibility, baby.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Kenny, you gonna sign up?
And you know I can't play no more.
Oh,
I've been put on restriction.
yeah.
Although I'm making tremendous progress.
Yeah, man. I see you. You were walking pretty good.
And moving around.
You don't even know. You wouldn't even know.
Man, yeah, like you want to take off running now.
Hey, you should see Gary. Every time Gary see him, it's like, hey man, did you do these footwork drills?
Man, shout out to Gary. That's my boy.
Gary had me go.
But he do. He get me every time.
Every time you see him.
Hey, you supposed to be out here walking like that? Hey, when you gonna do these cone drills? Hey, Gary get me every time. Good stuff. Hey, man, but let's talk about Saturday.
Let's go.
Upcoming this Saturday, we got the boys event. Hype South Harwood Invitational. Some great matchups. A lot going. Here we go.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, all right. I thought you.
See, now there you go. Now I'm not.
I thought you were about to say something about me playing, but I ain't playing. But at any rate, this Sunday,
All right.
we got some great matchups. Gonna be in the building. Come through back at Warner Robins after Thanksgiving. It's after Black Friday, so you get all your shopping done, get your rest up, come sit in the gym. 12 to 5. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be popping. If it's anything like what the girls' event was this past Saturday, everybody should be in for a treat. So come out and support your teams.
Yep. Come on out, man. There's gonna be some high-level basketball being played.
Yeah, bringing in some ranked teams, some ranked kids, some greatness is coming through.
All the way around.
Yeah. I will put that up, but we need more context to that. It might get confused.
Well, oh Lord.
Ever Hydro, I put it up, man. We need more context.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah. Eat my them cookies.
Yeah. I think he meant to put cookies at the back end. Yeah.
What is it? TK? Man, put it in there. Put it in there, B. Put it in the comment, B.
While we getting that squared away, we're gonna put let's go over this schedule. So first game, kicking things off at 12:30. We got Central versus TK Sweets Treats.
Yes.
TK. That's what I mean. TK Sweet Treats. Make sure y'all get an order in.
You gonna do them at the game?
Yes.
You gonna have them at the game? Okay. Good. We got Central Macon and Dodge County at 12:30, kicking things off.
Right.
Jones County and Glen Hills at 2 p.m. Southwest versus Baldwin at 3:30.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a good one.
Houston County versus McDonough at 5.
Whoa.
Being tested early.
Gonna be a test. Okay.
And then the nightcap.
Oh yeah, come on with it.
Versus Valdosta.
Come on with it.
At 6:30.
Come on with it.
Great games. Again, like I said, you got ranked teams, you got ranked kids, you got kids with offers, you got everything that you're looking for to get some high level basketball during the Harwood Invitational this Saturday for the boys. Tickets are $15. Purchase them. You ain't gotta leave. You got everything you need in the gym. You got food. You got entertainment. You got it all. So come through.
Get there,
Tip
get there early, man, so you can see the game.
Tip off to the last game. It's gonna be good, man. And of
Yes.
course, content will be coming out during the game, during the games, during the day. Lacey is putting out flyers, stats, posts during the game. So you got all that good stuff going on. It's gonna be a great day for basketball. Another great day for basketball.
We got all the live content, tweeting, Facebooking, Instagramming, all of that live.
Going on live. So it's like I said, it's an opportunity. We've talked about it before. It's an opportunity for Middle Georgia teams to play some teams they normally wouldn't play or wouldn't be scheduled for. You get the matchups. You get some competitive rivalries going. You get all that good stuff. So come out and support. Take advantage of it. You ain't got to drive all the way to Atlanta or out of state or somewhere like that. You're getting all of this right here in state, right in your backyard. So come out.
And bring your family that's home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Bring them out to see some basketball. Some kids they didn't seen on Twitter, Instagram, and some highlights they didn't seen of those kids. Bring them out to see the real thing.
So I would say this as well, right? So we were just talking about rec kids, middle school kids. Bring them to a high school game.
Yes.
They don't normally get to come to a high school game, and just watch the speed and the physicality at the high school level, which then is kicked up at the college level and beyond. But just understand the difference between the level that they're playing now. Let them see a different level. Let them see the intensity and the different things that have to go into it. Get a front row seat to be able to see that type of stuff.
See, let them see kids that play the same position as them.
Yeah.
To let them sit down and look at those kids and see how they play the position, and maybe pick up some things from them, or try to emulate them, or do things a little better than them.
Yep. And let those kind of be some of your teaching points. Sometimes letting them come out and see some other players helps get your message across if you're trying to get them to understand something. So definitely see that. Let them hear the communication that goes on the court. Let them see all of those levels of it. So it's a great opportunity all the way around this weekend, this Saturday after Thanksgiving. But before we get to the Thanksgiving feast or the Hype South on Saturday, this Tuesday,
yes,
out at Baldwin, Central versus Baldwin, and the Tasha Butts, and I don't have the flyer right in front of me, but it's essentially a classic. That is being this is the first annual. This will be the first annual classic to honor the legend, the basketball legend classic for Latasha Butts, honoring her and her memory. Central versus Baldwin. So I guess it tips off at 5:30 out at Baldwin. But they're going to do some things. They're going to retire her number. Present some things. So it's just going to be a tribute to Coach Butts. So if you're free, if you're available, and then that matchup, Baldwin boys right now has a great reputation, or building a great reputation. They're going to be something to see playing against the Central boys, and then the nightcap, I think, or the game that's kind of getting most of the attention right now is with the ladies, the Central girls versus the Baldwin girls.
I think Baldwin is what, number 1 ranked team in 4A?
I believe so.
And Central is what, number 2 ranked team in 2A?
So that's going to be a great early test, and it's for a great cause. And like I said, this is something that they'll continue on each year. But this will be the first annual. So if you're available and have an opportunity to get out to Baldwin and to check that game out, it's going to be well worth the price of admission.
I'll tell you this. It's going to be some rebounding in that game because Baldwin does a good job of rebounding on both ends of the floor. Central does a good job of rebounding on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
Baldwin got 2 good guards. Central has 2 good guards. So it's gonna be a tale of, I think, whoever make the most mistakes in that game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the tale of that game. I also think foul trouble. Whoever stays out of foul trouble, I think is gonna have the best chance of winning that game. But it's gonna be a good game.
Oh yeah. Yep. So again, opportunities. High school basketball is back. So whatever team you follow, go support them. Get out and see them. We'll be in gyms here and there, trying to check on and put as many eyes on these young folks as possible.
Oh yeah.
How long we been?
Okay.
Hey, so it's funny. Yesterday, right? We're doing our pregame interview with Statesboro's coach. Statesboro. He's like, "Yeah, man, I like watching y'all show. You know what I'm saying? I see what y'all doing or whatever." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Until Charles get ready to go." He's like, "Yeah, he don't play with that."
Hey, that joker ready to go. He ready to go.
Hey, he said, "Yeah, that he don't play with that." So Charles, were you giving us a warning sign, or?
Yeah, you see how he look, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. I'm like I said, I'm dead tired, bro. Yesterday, bro.
Yesterday took a lot out, man. So I'm just gonna say this, right? So yesterday, we're like, all right, Tat, we about to hit the road, right? So Tat sends us messages. Hey, what are y'all doing?
Man, listen, bro.
No, AJ had your phone.
No, man, I'm sitting here.
Hey, what y'all doing?
I'm sending y'all a message like, what y'all doing in the game? Like, what's going on? Then Joe send me a team back watching the game. Like, man, what's the score? I said, man, this Joker here, man.
We in the car, right? It's like, hey, what y'all doing?
Nah, I thought y'all had gotten down there. And I was like, hey, man, what y'all doing, man? Like what's the score, man? Joe said, oh, we just pulling up. Oh, okay, my bad. Then I tell you back, hey, what y'all doing? And Joe about watching the game. I mean, what's the score, man? What, like, not what you literally sitting there doing.
Hey, me and Charles was like, what are you talking about? I like, that must be bored.
And then you got this one over here to my, well, you did just ask the question.
Thanks, Kristen.
Whatever.
Like, watching the game.
Yeah, I know watching the game. I'm like, bro, what the score is, man? Like, about what you literally sitting there doing. Like,
Whereas Cubby, right? Shout out to Cubby. Cubby sends me a text and says, "Hey, score update." Oh, all right, I know what he wants.
Oh, all right.
Like,
Bruh.
yeah, that was rough, man. We got down there and it wasn't a bad ride though.
No, it
Straight
wasn't.
down 75.
It wasn't that bad. It was so late. We started early. Our day pretty early.
What exit y'all got off? 22?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
That's the same exit you don't go to the college.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I'm saying because we looped off and we pretty much just went straight at that point. For the college, you got to turn off, right? Turn left somewhere.
Turn left, yeah.
So, but yeah, it wasn't a bad ride. It was just like you said, leaving.
So late.
And it's like, all right, let's get back on the road.
Yeah, I ain't taking no more what y'all doing.
Like, hey, we did tell them where we was going, right?
I'm asking about the score. I'm asking about the score of the game. You know, we watching the game. What are you doing?
But yeah, nah, like you said, we got home and ate something, and then had your cap.
Color get y'all.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
Like, all right, man. Hey, that joke's in there like, all right, now.
All right.
Yeah.
Let this thing wind down a little bit.
Charles,
I appreciate you keeping us on point, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Charles.
Sometimes we can just ramble.
Sometimes we get there. But actually, we need to thank the EP, Kristen, because she kind of brought it to my attention last.
Oh, she will send us a text in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Like, I would not.
Like, hey, y'all ain't talking about nothing.
Like, keep it going.
But you get on my nerve with that.
Shout out to Kristen.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all just making noise now.
Yeah.
We get ready to shut it down. I think we kind of covered everything.
Yeah, so we get ready to shut it down, man. So again, recapping.
Not capping. There you go.
Facebook official.
Cap.
Hey. We appreciate Coach A for coming on and spending some time with us and dropping some knowledge and taking some time out. Like I said, it was great being able to chat with her. This Saturday, Hype South Hardwood Invitational, Warner Robins. Game starts at 12:30. 5 games. Come over there, get your eat on, watch some good basketball. This Tuesday, the 21st, out at Baldwin, Central and Baldwin, doing a dedication for Coach Butts. You get an opportunity to head out there and support. Like I said, support your local high schools, whether they playing football or not. Right? Basketball. I think Gabe said we're waiting for baseball and softball to come back. I think that's what Gabe said. I think I read that somewhere. So other than that, man, like I said, we appreciate your support. Make sure you tune in to all our social media pages. Off the Dribble, Hype South, Warner Robins All Stars, on everything, IG, Twitter, and Facebook, right? For content that's coming out. information that's coming out. So all that good stuff. Tad, what you got before we get out of here?
That man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Be safe out there on that road. If you're traveling, if you at home, keep an eye on that turkey when you're frying it. You don't want that oil to boil over.
Fry it away from your house.
Yeah.
Make sure it's unthawed.
Make sure it's unthawed and make sure the grass is wet where you're frying it at. Yeah, because you can boil over the fire don't spread, y'all. There you go. I'll teach y'all something.
All right.
Yeah, so you wet the grass around it, and if it boils over and the grass catches on fire, don't spray it.
That sounds like a great idea.
But are you supposed to be frying it in the grass?
No, he's saying wet the
Huh?
grass.
No, I'm saying, but shouldn't you wet it in the fry it in the driveway or something on hard concrete surface?
Yeah, you do that. I mean, you can if you want to.
I was just flat surface.
I'm just saying, that way you don't have to worry about the grass.
That probably is a great
Go
idea
ahead.
for dry states like California that wildfires. I don't think you have a problem.
Hey, y'all frying turkeys?
I'm gonna fry one and smoke one.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke mine.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Get
frying one and smoking one.
Gotta get a little bourbon for my brine. I'm gonna do up.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke me a ham too.
You gonna smoke your ham?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm cooking me a pot of greens too. My grandma done taught me how to cook greens. Think I ain't gonna cook no? Yes, sir.
All right. Now, she taught you how to cook it. You know how to clean them. You
cut them.
Boil it in earth water.
Boil them in what?
Oat water.
Earth water. If you don't clean them right.
Earth water.
Oh.
If you don't clean them right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirt not. Yeah, man. Yeah, but she talked to me about how to do them. So I'm gonna cook me some greens.
Putting it down. All right. There you go.
Oh yeah.
What kind of protein you gonna put in that thing? You use turkey neck?
Oh, smoked turkey wings.
Oh, you put smoked turkey wings?
Smoked turkey wing.
I like neck.
See, I ain't put no neck bones in them. My neck crack.
And that greens be so slimy.
No.
Smoked turkey neck. Smoked turkey wing.
And then put them in there.
What you
After you boil them. Don't let us put them in there raw.
Who, me?
No, I'm just saying with the neck bones.
No, man.
I just like neck bones, period, myself.
See, I don't like no neck bone, no oxtail. I don't eat none of that stuff.
Smoked neck bones?
Nah, I'll do the neck bones.
No.
I'm a better smoked turkey neck.
I'm all on that.
That's what
y'all do your turkey. I do my pork. That's fine.
No pork on my fork.
You eat pork?
I eat pork.
I eat pork chops.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me that they don't eat pork. The only way they eat pork is if you cook it right.
What?
What I say?
I might be late with this. This might be a conversation.
Is this in this conversation?
It might have been.
No.
It might have been a text message conversation. What y'all doing?
Probably so.
Hold on. Hey, what y'all doing?
Bro, I'm saying what y'all doing? Like, what's the score? Like,
no, I think that was for this conversation with the neck bone.
What's wrong with the neck bones?
Oh, I don't eat no neck bone.
I do.
No, I don't eat no neck bone.
Ham hock.
Terry talking about the ham hock neck bone.
No, I don't eat no ham hock. I don't eat ham hock.
They don't eat meat, do they? Charity, y'all eat meat. I thought Charity and them didn't eat meat.
Oh no.
And he might still be confused.
If you talking about neck bones, you talking about the bone. Ain't no, there's just a little meat on the bone.
She's saying what Kenny going to do with his turkey.
All right.
Oh,
Honey baked ham.
she brought to my cooking in the driveway.
I ain't cooking nothing. I ain't cooking the turkey. I ain't frying the turkey.
You just gonna go to Honey Baked Ham and get one?
Yeah. The sliced up turkey already. Not the sandwich meat, but it was a turkey loaf or whatever.
Oh man, nothing like cooking your own, man.
Man, I don't eat
I
that
think
much, bro.
I'm gonna start raising chicken.
Let's start raising chicken. You have AJ out there chasing them chickens.
So I don't want to give too much
He gonna
away.
get faster.
Go get
Erica has a phobia of birds.
you what?
She has a phobia of like seeing the whole. You know what I'm saying?
But so
like if you see it like a Cornish hen or a rotisserie chicken,
Yeah.
she don't like to see it in that form.
Ooh, buddy.
So do she eat? I mean, when she go to Publix?
Yeah, she just don't like seeing the the form of a turkey.
So, but she like eating
Kenny,
the turkey and meat.
Yeah.
When she get mad at you, just go buy a bunch of rotisserie chicken.
It's hey, you sit them on the front porch, you won't come out the hive. Hey, sit them on the front porch, you won't come out. Eric, I ain't involved in that. Sorry, Eric, I ain't involved in that. That ain't have nothing to do with me. That's Ken and Charles. That ain't none of me. I ain't have nothing to do with that. Man ain't gonna put rotisserie chickens on the front porch. That ain't have nothing to do with me. Man. So you heard him, Erica. That ain't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but she was like,
yeah, raw Cornish hens right there in the drive.
yeah, she like they baby chickens or something. I don't know.
She won't pull in. She won't pull in the driveway, fall side the road.
Say you sorry.
See?
Oh boy.
I don't know, man. So, you know, I gotta support her.
Yeah. She like chicken, put one in the yard. Yeah,
so no, ain't no whole turkeys and none of that being cooked over here.
Yeah. 17 of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do gotta get ready to shut this thing down.
Yo, Mom.
Hey,
hey, that's birthday girl. Happy birthday.
She can't hear you, but she can see you. Mom, they saying happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
they said stop hollering.
So, all right, Charles, what's your last words before we get out of here?
No, man. Great weekend of basketball. Definitely seen some great programs, some great coaches and young ladies out there hooping this past weekend, man. Make sure y'all get out and support. Girls basketball is up. It will not disappoint, I promise you. So those girls are putting in work. It's gonna be fun to watch. Be sure to come out this upcoming weekend to see the boys event. Be some more juggernauts out there. Get to see some new names maybe entering the scene. So get to know some of those names. Get to know some of these new programs that you may not be aware of, and kind of see what they're doing, and kind of go from there. But also, I don't know if we talked about it, but thanks to the college coaches as far as Georgia Tech and Fort Valley State for coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So hopefully some of the local colleges will be in the gym on Saturday if they ain't doing anything. If they ain't playing or any of that stuff. So, you know, hopefully Mercer, Fort Valley, Middle Georgia, East Georgia State, you know, Middle Georgia Prep, all those can probably be in the building.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So hopefully so. It's gonna be an eyeful to see and possibly take in. So definitely. So you know, like Tad said, happy Thanksgiving, however you celebrate it. And we'll hopefully see you Saturday out at the Hardwood Invitational. And of course, the following Sunday, the next day, we'll have a recap and have some folks on here talking about the event. So, as they say, don't meet me there, beat me there.
Hey, they always say the early bird gets the worm. But my cousin Derek Tharp always says the second rat always get the cheese.
Hey, and they don't owe me nothing.
Right. hey, and my grandma always say, if I owe you, you'll never go broke.
As long as I owe you, never go broke.
Good people. I don't know what's going on, but in the best entry of keeping your Sundays moving, that's what my granddaddy used to say.